Good evening, folks. I'm Baroque, and welcome back to Remnant 2. Dark Horizon. After clearing out a little bit more of the map, doing some exploring, it still looks like we've plenty left to do. And we did find the remaining class that was hidden away there with some help from the chat, and some other little bits in the various dungeons, which I was very glad to learn about. Using the shock weapon to light up those electric currents. Lovely stuff. And a few fun mini-bosses as well. Today, we'll continue our explorations. See how long it takes us. We may end up getting to the last boss. I don't know, pardon me, quite how much is left. But, nonetheless, we'll endeavour to be thorough. So without further ado, let's get stuck in. Hope you're all doing well this evening. Hope your day's not been too bad. Get a hot beverage. Take it steady. Come join me. We shoot some stuff. And bash it with a big sword. Alright. Another side dungeon. An Athenian Weck. It's another one of these. We are going up.
Alright. Come and get some.
Well said, voice actor. Oh. Too much. Oh, I should remember while I'm here. Consuming this for more XP gain for 60 minutes. Now, one concoction at a time, unless you're the alchemy class, and then you get two. Elevator and door. Way to drop down as well. Nope, door get taken out before you become a problem. A deep pocket ring. What could this be? Oh, it didn't show up straight away. There we go. It makes no physical sense, but you're absolutely certain. When you wear this ring, your pockets are deeper. Every bag, satchel, and cartridge you carry. Although the Drazil never mastered the secret of travelling to other dimensions, we did create our own tiny capsule worlds, with nothing in them except for space that wasn't there before. Increases ammo reserves by 35%. A gun-toting build that probably do you alright. Sorry, I feel a little scratchy throat today. I get the impression. Huh. That I may have a cold coming on. Looks like the main way's still up and over that way. Oh, there's some of that wraps around down there. Hang on a minute. Need to be thorough. Go around this way first. Lovely. And the more I use Merciless, the more I'm like, do you know what? I do kind of like this weapon. I still miss my coach gun, I can't lie. There's plenty of other weapons that I've used and tested in my time with the game, but coach gun just feels good. Real heft to it when you pull the trigger. There were still guns in the first game that I preferred a little more. I believe the oh, what's it called? Wrangler, or whatever the name was for the repeater in this one. Functions similarly to how it did in the first one, but that's kind of one of the guns, and especially the repeater pistol. You tended to get.
Looking good.
I just whiffed the dodge. It's alright, one day I'll get used to talking and playing at the same time and it'll be fine. But the little repeater that you can start with in this game is the one you'd always start the roguelite runs with in the first game, so I'm very fond of it. Had to get real reliable with that pistol. But I am excited to try out the boss rush mode. I just wish it was the roguelite fit. Again, because I haven't tried it myself yet, I don't know the exact parameters of it. And I'm still excited to see how well we can do. There's a part of me that's like, I still want to, at some point on the channel, go back and stream that first game again. Even if the visuals don't quite hold up as much, I'm still very fond of it. Alright, this time. And the same thing nearly bloody happened. There we go. Revenge. Okay, that leads back up that way. So we want to go... It does not flash red, therefore we cannot spark it, for lack of a better term. Oh. You see where it's just a little bit red in that top right on the map? I'm like, maybe there was something. I've got to be thorough. Here it looks like the elevator just takes me back up to the spot we were.
This is it.
This is indeed it. Oh! Okay. Can he believe it? Just put a shield on. Just put a goddamn shield on. Shouldn't need that one lone enemy. I should have shot them trying to be silly with my ass. I need to get used to this swing. It doesn't quite have the reach I'd give it credit for. But when it hits though, my goodness. That just leads me back up to there, so... yeah, where did you even come from? Eat lightning balls. Because that elevator is such a short one, No, that's death down there. Oh, again, fair enough. Onward. Hello. In the background. I adore it. I think the next class we'll try is the Invoker. I want to level that one up because I feel like I actually want to use that one at some point. There's certainly a few builds floating around in my head. There's the there's a spear weapon I may have shown off at some point, where the charged attack is you chuck it like forward Mjolnir, and it'll come back to you. And if I'm like, can I make a full build around charged melee damage, and therefore still use it at range because that spear lets you? Any holes in the wall? Yes! You son of a bitch, game! Get me back down there immediately. Right, it was this side, wasn't it? More F to be quick. The first time I saw that in Souls, it might have been that elevator near Firelink Shrine that did it. Ooh, lovely.
Alright, let's do that.
Hit them before they hit me. Always goes well. Low yield recovery ring. Which I already have, so scrap. And this has its own little side passage, assembly to meet back up so I don't just drop round the elevator and die each time. Completely different path. And another elevator. Oh, it's a big one as well. Wait. What? Pulls that elevator down. Okay. Just to jump me back to the regular bit. There's another way to try this. If I get on the elevator and make it go up when I get to the next bit. Try that. Yeah, that looks close enough where that'll come down to the other platform. Lovely stuff. Get me up again. Keep an eye out for more holes in walls. Might be more than one. Unlikely, but a possibility. Bonus item. Might be one we have before. Propulsion ring. No, it's a new ring. And what on earth are you? Got that same kind of style to it that goes on the guns. Each Fatir invention was deadlier and more potent than the one before. Some feared this would have a detrimental effect on first contact with a weaker sentient species. The Fatir, of course, feared what would happen if the Drazir were the weaker. When the previous custodian rose up against us, the Fatir were remarkably quick in putting it down. A conflict that might have cost thousands of lives lost us only a few. The Fatir never let us forget this victory in their constant justification of their existence. After killing an enemy, increases movement speed by 5% and consumable use speed by 10% for 10 seconds, which stacks up to 3 times. Good run and heal gun. Ring. Okay, so where's the... Oh! Making me jump it back on. No. Huzzah! And that only goes back down to where we were. Doesn't go any further up. Alright, nice little detour. Got a couple of bits and bobs. A lot more to go, though. Problem with these, you get caught out and you're all the way in. Like any good Souls game. Then you're like, oh, this corpse run's going to be a bloody nightmare. Some on my left, isn't there? Yep, there's another one coming. Nope. Through your shield. Love that penetrating shot. Where you... Whee! Some AoE going. There's some curses going. Use environment. Oh dear, I nearly fell through the floor. No. Yes, get debuffed. Oh, it's one of these big buggers. Alright.
It's over.
Hang on, before I go into this bigger facility. Oh, there's stuff about. Let's go down that side path first. Hang on. Fragment. Level 16. More health, please. More tankiness. Let's loop back around or go off somewhere else. It loops around. See to where the door of this leads, then head back again. In an effort not to miss things. Yep. Or I can just cut across and down through here, I suppose. Some height advantage. Assuming it lets me drop down.
Here we go.
Very nice, very clean. Goes back into the big room. This seemingly leads on to more towers. Nope, put that shield down, put it down. Zap, 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 zap. Alright, that moves on again to another elevator. Who, we talking a big one? Yep. Hey, Garib. It's a little dangerous when I'm not popping my shields. I need to remember to fire all of my gun because that gives me a shield as well. Alright, when I'm grabbing some from the reloads, and that shield duration perk we found is doing work. Okay, another little bits bits and bobs to this. Check all the electric outlets as well. Now we know that's a thing. I wonder if there's any of that in the base game that I missed. Probably. It's probably quite a chunk of it in the base game I missed. Can get scrap from breaking stuff. Not every time. So I don't tend to do it, but man, sometimes you just gotta break the things. Right, let's back round to the entrance. Just sealed up. Make sure there ain't no sneaky items on the back of it. Nothing further down, neither. Alright, we're good to go. Felt like I nearly just edged myself to the floor in that moment and fell off completely. Going the right way. I am. Sets me on edge. It's a very foreboding, somber atmosphere. Just desolation. Don't get me wrong, say the Bloodborne elven villages are somber in a different way, but feels a little more alive than all the dead grey of space. I'm going to assume there was not down there. Don't see any holes in any of the walls. We're good. Tome. More delicious scrap. And a checkpoint around the corner. Let's not fall off and die here. That'd be a bit of a nightmare. A little bit further ahead. And a locked blast door. What have you got to say, audio log? Let's have a swig of his drink as we let him play out.
This was a disaster. I don't know.
Sorry, Coaster.
Why did it have to happen like this? I'm certain that it's too late for the other two. Yes, far too late. There's nothing we could have done to save them.
Are you insane? They're still in there! What are we waiting for?
Quiet, Koran! I'm in charge here, and I say it's too late. Remain quiet while I log what took place. I'll start at the beginning. We were sent in for repairs to the Citadel. A team of 4.
It was their first assignment. We should have kept a closer watch.
Oh boy, dude's losing it.
Keep quiet, or I will recommend you for disciplinary action.
I'm sorry, forgive me.
Something happened that triggered the security system. I did not personally witness what set it off. I heard the alarm, and I knew we didn't have much time. The other 2 were new to this assignment. It's most likely they made a novice mistake. Isn't that so?
Yes, blame the newbies.
Yes, a novice mistake.
Koran and I followed evacuation protocols, but the other 2 froze. We urged them to hurry, but they wouldn't listen. We couldn't wait any longer. We had to leave them behind.
We had no other choice. No other choice.
I attempted to disarm the security system on the way out to give them a fighting chance. But it was not possible. I didn't have the glyph. Do you have it, Koran?
No. One of them must have it. But they were too afraid to realize it.
They are now trapped inside. Realistically, there's no chance that they survived.
It'd be pretty cool if they did. I
It's
could
a
save them, but
tragedy.
I doubt it.
But we will use this experience to improve our training protocol and illustrate the importance of adhering to evacuation measures. This concludes our report.
Dear oh dear. Right, what got him then? This is the question. Glowy lights on the floor. Oh, it's platforming. think the glowy lights will hurt me. Is this just going to be a... what's the word? Bit of a survival arena, a bit of a horde wave. I don't know if there's a timer, but that kind of thing on these always gets me. Oh, hello. I was trying to shoot the one behind you. Ooh, that AoE'd his mate. Oh, he did the backflip. Alright. Do I want to try and platform my way up? Is there going to be a door that's closing somewhere? Oh, many questions now. Many questions. Maybe I should do like a scouting run. Actively not trying to fight. See what hurts me and what doesn't. Like, for example, can I get on these or will they hurt me? I know there was a chest this way. Excuse me. Let's get a shield up. Nom nom nom. That's not much if they do me in. Don't you bash me with that shield, son. Oh, he got up here too! Yep. Okay, we're hiding. This was a bad idea. Looks like there's a lot of these hexes going all the way up. But at least they got sent up that one. And are now fighting up there. Oh, I fell off. Numped it. Right, let's have a look around the bottom bit first. Make sure it's all cleared. It just seems to be a long way up and a lot of enemies to go. Oh, hello, hello, hello. That's a quest item. I'm glad I came and checked. You see on the map, there isn't like a red marker for it because we're not on the same plane. Can I make you go any faster, or are you going to come at what pace you're going to come at? I feel like I should be being rushed by something right now, but I'm not being. What's happening we use up there? They're just a wee bit stuck. I don't think I can get on this platform to my left. I have to go round a long way. I need to remember how to get here. And down. Oh, they're just bleeding over there. Okay, you don't come any further down. Understood. Ah, you get stuck in your pathing up there. One got away. Oh, and I missed my lift. Now more are spawning. I just need to figure out how to get over there. Why? Too many alarms. I don't like it. Get a shield going. Ooh, spicy. Oh, hey up, it's one of them telekinesis ones. We haven't seen many of them this DLC. Just a couple. It's that bit down there I need to get on top of. Nope, nope, no rockets, please. The waves of these are just going to get increasingly big and upsetting. Okay, that way goes up. That means this one goes down. Think. Yep. Sweat command orb. It's not a memory core, and the memory core was what I was needed for the other thing. No point jumping on that one. Looks like that's a dead end as well. Send me back up. We'll just need to keep an eye on items. See if there's all in a boat. Again, for an end of dungeon like light area, I expected to be in a bit more peril, but we're not at the top yet. I had to open my mouth. Nope, no spitting, thank you. Red on that area behind it. Need to make sure we explore. Ghost! Doesn't seem to be all back here. Excuse me? Excuse me? That was a single barrage of rockets. I think my shield had fallen, but even so, bloody hell. Now sweat command key. A rudimentary key that was designed to integrate directly into another mechanism without the requirement of a glyph. Security and simplicity. As an additional measure, the key was made as a pair. One belonging to the Primus Astropath, the other to the Oracle Primus. Tarafar was the Primus Astropath of House Weck. He was highly regarded as a brilliant and respectable mind, and he and I were often called upon by the Convocation. It is a shame that we were put at odds in regard to Alphys Tora. What became of him was an even greater shame. Wonder if that is for use within the side dungeon here, or if there's something... I haven't seen a command console put it in anywhere down there, but maybe it's something I need to bob at the top, and the game just wanted me to find it. Alright, now we'll be moving quicker, which means there's going to be a lot more fighting. That little effect that makes a lightning bolt kind of happen on us is shock. You have to be careful with shock because it doesn't tick immediately. Oh, you leapt all the way up here, isn't that impressive? Okay, you find a way up. Not here. There. Nope. Damn it. It's alright, just wait for the next one around. No poison scumbag. Keep topped off. Can't risk it. I feel like now all of a sudden the enemies are coming. Quick shield. Okay, this way. Follow the unexplored region. I'm kind of up there in the middle. Too early? Oh, thank you, giving me cover. And my cover left me. It was like, there you go, yeah, bit of cover. False sense of security. It's graceful. Yeah, at the moment we figure out where we're going, it's going to be fine. Seems like most of it's explored now. There was that one little bit to the side, and then one like red one that's kind of up a little higher. You up there. Gonna assume there's something up there. Alright, let's take it steady. Can't get to that quick enough without any move speed buffs. Okay, keep going. Ooh. Cheeky. Very cheeky. Just a little bit of platforming. Game! Well, that's buggered me, hasn't it? Really not nice at all. Oh, and here I was hoping there was something on the middle section. Are you joking? I was full shield there. I was bloody full. I might not have been. There was definitely some shield, right? For that whole volley to get me? Cheeky beggar. Again. Run it again! Changing up the specifics of where they're spawning as well. That big one's still down there as well, mocking me. Is it where they're coming down? These three here. Just in case. Need to keep my shield topped off. You glorious shot weapon getting through. Okay. Yeah, there is still that little bit higher up above me. I need to figure out a way to. Chain lightning going. I'm just going to be stuck on this tiny platform for a little bit. Just a little bit. Ooh, don't fall. What? Did my heal not go off there? What happened there? Unclear. I get the feeling this one's going to get on me tits after a while. So just calm, patient, enemy by enemy, we'll be fine. Okay. More coming. Right, now the flyers. Still that big fella just down there like, when you get back down here, I'm gonna break your bloody spine. Am I right? I don't like how... So that might have been what just killed me, that shotgun spray of little digital projectiles. Too many robots. Nope, nope, stop him launching a volley. Look at that damage! Swine. No more, no more! Right, I need to get up and there. And make the center platform from here? I don't know. Trying to think about platforming, but just robots. There you go. Thanks, Ravager. Nope. Come behind me. Oh, now a ghost is here. I need to find a better spot. This is getting silly. There's another ghost. A cursed ghost. Ow. I deserve that. Oh, black hole. Get away. Come on, merciless. Reload for me, please. God damn it. Hold still. Okay, one ghost. Need to get a shield up. Different robot. I forgot the ghost could possess them. Keep moving. Oh, more telekinesis ones as well. Ghost. Get cursed. Okay, okay. That's pretty solid. You going down or up? Well, that's the way out. It's not the way out, it's blocked off. Okay. Oh, it was going up as well. Oh well. Made my choice now. Doesn't look like there's any other items hidden about. I just have to get onto those. Going around. Plenty of time. Looks like the waves have stopped spawning for a moment, but God knows when we get to the top. It'd real suck if there was a mini boss up there as well after all them. That'd be fun. It's just have a way to get back to it. Oh well. There is another level up there. Might hit that one. Always worth checking. Hello. Let's come back, come back. Lovely. No poison scum. Quick shield. Drop curse. Keep moving. I need a better spot. That's gonna have to do. What's that? No. A lot of damage. Stay tucked. Oh, another one. Alright, hang on, hang on. Alright, the ghost. No, don't be angry. Got him, that's good. Shield up, please. There you go. Okay. Jesus, how many of you are there? Yep, just eat it to the face, that's fine. No, do not fall. Oh, bigger robot! Bigger laser robot! Bleed robot. Debuffed. Oh, I shouldn't have just let that hit me. Quick, quick, quick. Don't you give me another laser, you scumbag. Shitty volley. Shitty volley. Come on, all those dots. All those dots. Oh, and the ghost was still there. Absolute scumbag. Quick shield. Right, now, whatever this button is on the front. Yes, I found the other key. Also, you would have had to have found this to end the encounter. Other button. Jesus! Alright. Skullcracker, hearty, and shocking. So can debuff me. Has a lot of health, and Skullcracker, I believe, was more melee damage. I have one healing item. Nope, I have no healing items left. Oh, shocking is he just drops lightning balls in this arena, which is hell. How close am I to getting a bonus relic? I've got one from the Healy spec. Get some dots. Looking down the sight, can't see it. Damn. Other heal. Okay. We have fought so hard to get up here. Come on, just reload, please. Okay, there's a slight audio indication that that lightning bolt's coming down. Missed. Garbage. I need to do it. Ooh, hoo, 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 shield. Close enough. Oh, getting hit by garbage. That shot's gonna go again. There. Where's the robot gun? Oh, no! Panic and hesitation. I have to climb that whole fudging tower again. I feel it in my bones, that one. Okay. Assumably, I don't need to grab the quest item again. It should already be at the top, ready for me to hit the button. I hope. Might be wrong. It might not be. Which part was it stuck in? Well, it was around here somewhere. I don't know where. We go again. Nope. Oh, merciless, you are doing me in this fight. One platform. Nah, I'm just rushing, but it's okay. Problem is, they're all going to fly up and join me at the top, aren't they? Huh! Fine. No! Please. Some debuffs on everybody. Fuck! That little volley. That four tap. That... Oh. Okay. Think. I should be better using my ammo and reloading at more appropriate times more than anything when it comes to merciless, but Jesus. No wonder they said the two apprentices in the audio log died in here. What was I saying? Oh, maybe we could save them. There were some mini events in the first game. Oh my god. That had you, there was one I remember in the first area where you had to save a couple of NPCs. And if you didn't have, like, a healing item, it was nigh on impossible. And even if you did, the AI for them would just run into trouble. They would always be starting fights. But, as is with this game and the first game, you got them through it alive. You got a unique item, though. Can't remember what it was. But I remember spending a good few hours trying to get it, and then if the problem is, in a similar vein to a lot of the Dark Souls games, it checkpoints with stuff like that. So if one of them died right at the end and it checkpointed, you were just screwed. Or if you didn't realise that one had gone down, you were screwed. So sometimes it led a lot of effort for naught. Still, I can only appreciate what it's trying to do. But it felt like those first two exploring ones were alright. They were alright, and now suddenly I feel overwhelmed. Now, there is always the argument that I could just put some more heavy armor on and swap from the quick roll and take more damage. I don't know. It's not the slowest roll, and the backstep, this is the cool thing about it, the backstep is always the same distance, same invulnerable frame. So maybe I just knock my armor up a touch. Get it to the top of yellow. A little more. I think I can go much heavier on the helmet than that, other than getting the big silly one. Okay, that takes me into the red. Alright. We'll see if that armor makes a difference. I went from 80 something to 134, and that is now 40% damage reduction. Maybe that's a big enough change. Are you fucking... Right, you've had your F-bomb for the stream. Now you've got to raid it in. Sweet bloody Jesus. Did I just not hit sprint there? I'm sure I was sprinting, but he just walked off the edge and fall damage said... Remember, gravity exists. Don't we all love gravity? No, screw gravity. Ridiculous. Principle of physics. Peh! That was float. Float away. Gotta dodge that follow-up from the shock. There it is again. I started saying weed up. Nope, you all stay down there and screw yourselves. Okay, try again, try again. There we go, it's all fine. We weren't just gonna fall down. You. Can't get just stuck around here again, though. I wonder if the damage reduction applies to my shield or not. Get off. It's mine. It's my elevator. Right, level 3. There's a bastard behind me. And in front. Oh, that slow roll. You're feeling it there. Need to put more distance. Get the debuff going. Don't know how far it reached. Far enough. Very nice. I need to do that on big packs more. Okay, just need to get to the top floor. Cancel the damn reload. That's the other thing. The coach gun's reload was just solid. Merciless is being a real douche about it. Okay, there'll be 2 little ghosts. I'd say little. I I just took a volley to the back of the head. So, stream, we're not even going to explore the map. We're just going to get buggered in this. I'll have to change the title. Right. I'm going to take this opportunity just to have a quick bio break. Take a refresh, stretch my legs, sup of water. Let me just tippity type that into the chat. Alright. Stretch your legs, refill your beverage. I'll be back with you in a few minutes. See you soon. And we're back. Thank you for your patience. Now, while I am using Merciless to try and get that bleed proc to do that bit more damage from Ritualist, I'm thinking for this, I don't want to stop leveling Ritualist yet, especially when we're close. What I am going to do, I'm going to swap back to my good old coach gun. I just feel comfier with it in my hands. Bandit on there. Sit at the thing again to recharge the mod. At the very least, that'll give me way more DPS for dealing with a boss at the end. I do love me old coach gun. It just bops holes in things. Right, here we go again. Shield up front. And for a shotgun, it's got a decent range as well. Grab that ammo. Just that thud it makes as well, even at range. Okay, leave these all down there. Round we go again. Bloody carousel. With time, with time, with time. And that bit of extra spread is nice. Okay. If I landed crits more as well, it'd be fine. There you go. Don't panic. Slight homing on it. Okay, dodge that one, dodge that one. Another robot. Whoop. Keep moving, keep moving. Curse them all. I've completely lost where the elevators are. Nope, I can't let you fire. Come on, come on, come on, come on. That burn should do it. Back at where I started. God damn it. Oh, hello. Yes, please. Oh, you go down, not up. I'm a fool. Please take me back up. Stop screaming at me. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Cancel my heal. Right, looks like the wave's slowing down. Just need to get to the elevator. Yep, no, we're good, we're good, we're good. Had to open my big mouth, didn't I? There are the waves. Suppressed. I can't remember what suppressed does. Is it healing? Don't know. It's not good, whatever it is. And it's gone, thank God. Good miss, good miss. Okay, top floor. Triple shot again. Healed up, come on. Get the dots off. Get the chain lightning going. Bugger all of you. Oh, thank God we didn't have to come get that other ball. It's already here. Stagger. I need a moment to heal. Good shit. Can't hit that button yet, not till I've dealt with them. I don't want to spawn the other one in. Now the reason this gun works better with it as well is because I go through that ammo quicker, which means every time I run out of the magazine, I get my shield back up. Oh, right, yep, big bug is coming too! It's going back again. I fucking knew it. I bloody knew it. Always does a double on that beam. It sweeps one way, and it sweeps back the other. I just dodged too early, like an absolute buffoon. I started buffoon with an N, it was just numpty. Again. Maybe air or bloody stream. Got to this point within half an hour. Why? Why? Alarm bells are going to give me bloody nightmares. Remember, pick up ammo as well. That regens my shield. Okay, here. Just need to learn to aim. Need to hit those crit points in the middle of their eyes. Okay, come back to me. Thank you. Oh my god. Oh, thank you, Bandit. Giving me that bonus shot. I need to be careful and conserve my ammo too. Swap into your sidearm. Right, if I get the drop on them and get the damage done first, it's fine. I'm on 7 heals. Get out of the wall! Do not fall off, for the love of God. Really need to get used to that sword swing. Hello, ghost! Right on my face. That nice. Shield, shield! I rolled. Or tried to roll, instead of hitting my skill shield. Is it time to swap over to the other spec where I know I'll survive? I'll give it a couple more first. I do want to level this up. Where's my other concoction? More XP gain. I think I'm underestimating the AoE on my little ritual spell that debuffs them all. Let me test here. Some are going to spawn at the back of the room, right? Okay, doesn't reach that far. I also don't know how vertical it goes. Okay, can leave them all down there. Yeah, if I get in between the eyes, it's a single shot, but that requires good aim on my part. Or just sheer good luck. Okay, keep them popped off. Oh, I thought I wasn't going to make it for a second. Oh, Bandit coming in clutch. Been able to tell it's usually 2 shots this gun, but Bandit just has a chance to return a slug into the cartridge. I need that AoE. Damn ghost, eat lightning balls. Put my other shield on preemptively. Good, 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 good. Around to the next bit. Come on, get a little closer. Thank you. Very kind indeed. Get a shield back up. How many am I on? 6. Put the debuffs up. Reload, please. Grab this, keep bumping my shield. Too many ghosts. You kamikaze son of a gun. Ooh, and I got my shield, okay. Hot shot. That's a good chunk of bonus damage. And the burn. I cancelled it. Big bite. It really sucks you up here with a ghost, but ooh, quadruple bandit proc. That's why I love it. You can just randomly be doing loads of damage. Shield, shield, shield. Mind the gunk. Just go down, god damn it. We're not even at the mini boss yet. Please. Stop screaming and go down. Okay, we're here again.
It's over.
Rock a shield first. Let's get him spawned. Still the same 3 modifiers, so we got to watch from the lightning dropping down. Oh, big procs. Hot shot. Damn it. I got caught in it. Bloody digital lightning. No. So much lightning. A little scream and stun lock it does. We're looking pretty solid though. Get the debuffs on him. Good, good, good. Please stop being upset by it. It's fine. No! Oh, the dots killed him as I went down. Ooh. New mutator, insulator. We'll check that in a moment. Bloody hell. This was way more of a fight than I anticipated it to be. Spending 20% of this weapon's magazine grants a shield for 5.3% at max health, 13 seconds, max 25% shield. Fully leveled, increases range crit chance by 10% when shield is above 10% of max health. I don't really run a crit build, but... Yeah, game? No way you've locked me down here. I can't believe it. Somehow, the ghost has won. Shit. Will... All the stuff's there. The bloody stuff's there. There was an elevator at the checkpoint that was locked. Maybe that's unlocked now? The boss is right, well. Embrace the gravity. It had to be done. Unless I blinded a path, it had to be done. Okay, elevator is in fact now open. So this should take me nearby. Might not have the loot that was there, but again, anything in terms of like a weapon or armor or that kind of thing, you just get that in your inventory. But stuff like those little resources and the things you use for crafting, you can just lose those if you get super unlucky like that. It's not going to stop me going back in and checking anyway. I also didn't have any time to explore properly. I don't want to drop down. Wait, was that up another level? Pull this elevator up as we get the chest. Keeping my goddamn coach gun now. I ain't dealing with that again. The shield for pickup. So I've got my XP ring, which I should get rid of when I'm struggling, but that's the one that's spending mag gets shield. Regen when shield's active. Bandit did a lot of work in that fight. What mag do I have on this one? Extender, which is capacity. Kind of a lazy one. And that light band... Not light bandit, where is it? Refunder. No, it's extender I've got on. Where are you? There you go. 5% increases reload speed. Man, its reload's already really slow, but 20% of the magazine on the lightning gun. I think that's doable. Even without upgrading it to level 10 for that crit chance, I'm not there for that. I'm there for the shield. So I actually think that's going to be better for me. I think the heavy armor worked a bit better, or the medium armor, I should say. Oh, I didn't realize it had a stamina cost as well. Can't tell when we're not in the fight. It's been worth it. We survived longer into the fight there. Clear Halo. What this then, game? This otherwise simple band is encased in some sort of clear artificial material, which has protected the precious data inside for generations. Aside from overseeing the astropaths, Housework also directed the curation of historical and scientific data, in part for posterity, but in greater part, share the accumulated knowledge of old Drazir with any other civilization that may be in need of it. After 10 seconds of not being damaged, generate a shield for 10.5 and max health over 2. Oh, it's another shield ring. Hit favourite on it. Unfavourite that one, because that wasn't really shield, and that one's just shield amount. I don't think shield amount is as good. I'll keep it as a favourite just to do it, but we can always then swap the XP ring onto clear Halo if I'm doing anything that doesn't require leveling a subclass. And I think from here we can check this top floor. Given the ring was there, I don't imagine anything will be up here, but seems clear. There's those like thumbs of Mass Effect sci-fi in the background. Back in those menus on the Citadel. Ah. What hopes I have for the next game. I have some hope. I suppose I enjoyed the combat of Andromeda a lot, but it was so buggy and the story just felt so flat for me. It was such a shame. I never finished it. It got to a point I'd cleared every side objective. I've done all the big enemies on all the major planets, which 2 of which were unique, and then they were all the same big sci-fi worm. It got really frustrating to see, because it was such a cool idea. And then finishing up some side quests before the main campaigns, like Point of No Return, a group of enemies just got stuck in a pillar, like inside a pillar, right? Big old pillar in one of the open worlds. And I'm shooting at the pillar. Obviously, my bullets aren't getting through. And that's frustrating, alright? I get it. I get it. But then, the enemies fired. Their bullets went through the pillar and killed me. And I put down the controls. I'm done. I can't play any more of this. And for that franchise, that's insane to me. I love that franchise so very much. And playing through the first 3 games is something I do every so often over the years. At some point I'll do it again on the channel. I love it so very dearly. I always miss Rex. Every year I miss Rex just a little bit. Why are there so many enemies waiting in ambush out here? Just dealt with all your shit. Honestly, I'd be playing way more of that trilogy if they just put the goddamn multiplayer back in it. I know not everyone liked it. I know it had loot boxes. one of the earliest versions thereof. God damn, did I enjoy playing that multiplayer. Right. Let's reorient. Where the bloody hell am I? Right, there was a load of drones. And just infinite space. There was stuff either way of that section. That one I must have come from, or it wouldn't be on the map. Which means... Oh man, how many of these facilities down on... That must be at the end of this big bridge section. Nearly fell off. It's so hard for me, being so geographically challenged, to be like, which way did I go? Is there a drone over here? Nope, just an orange light. And there might be areas like off, down, under here, up to the side that... I don't know. Game's not made it clear. I vaguely know the direction of the last boss of the zone. Like, I found the area where our little robot NPC is to be like, go this way. That's about it. Hey up. There's a little bit down there as well. What about all the way over here? Aiming that way. Seems to be null. Could just be background. It's feeling like background. Hey up. Don't think this was the bit where I found the class earlier. Whoa, that took me higher up than I thought. Oh no, it is that. That's that little door. Okay, okay, okay. I know where I am now. We were fine where we were. Come on then, little robot. Don't need to land over there. What's down that way? Unexplored by the looks of it. I'm just half expecting to hit invisible wall. And as long as we don't go near that thing, our big voidy Cthulhu type monstrosity. I mean, this looks like a temple to the damn bugger. But there was a spot where an NPC was telling me main boss this way. I don't quite think it's this direction. Oh! Take it back. This is the main way. Huh. At least that opens up. Now I know I can explore all the other spots. So I'm glad to have that cleared up for me. In there. There was more bits about though. That's where Spark is. That's the robot that needs... No, that's the gardener. Where was the other robot? Because there's a fellow who needs like a claw and a memory core. Need to go either side of that and whatever up there is. Which I didn't go into, but I found an elevator too. Get back over there then. At least I know there's bits in that direction. Come, drone! I like that they pleasantly beat my way forward. I haven't explored down there. We go there first. Certainly an item down there. Ooh, it's a simulacrum. Beautiful. Can't see shit. Get spun. It's a delightful ragdoll. Oh, cartwheeled over itself. Okay, we have another interior. Yeah. I appreciate that this version of the sci-fi zone of Naruud is different, right? It's not that trudging through the desert. But it's still amazing its own bloody right. Nope. Oh, I just spawned a load of the zombies too. Oh yeah, there's that roll taking loads of stamina now. At least the dots got rid of him. Put more faith in said dots. And what this? Aha! Memory core for our friend. If I play that audio log. A small complex device to be inserted into an awaiting intelligent shell. There's a button! Hang on. Though tiny, it dictates all that a machine is and can be. All machines, however they were physically created, were programmed by the Druzir. Though we may lack true natures, our actions and behaviors serve as a direct reflection of the individuals who created us. By entering the black hole, the Druzir too sought to see their true reflections. That's all well and good game, but it's got a button. I've changed it from red to blue. The dialogue has not changed. And I can hit the button again. This is another one of those Remnant 2 things. You're going to have to do multiple playthroughs of the area when you're re-rolling the adventure for the different zones. Because I assume you do it blue, you get one reward. You do it red, you get a different reward. And you won't be getting blow off on a playthrough. But given the game is proclivited to say red bad, blue good, I'll do the blue and see if we can save that little robot. See what they have to say first.
Axiom Cad here, Seeker Tertius of the Convocation. This is attempt 16.
I would walk away, but the dialogue then goes super quiet. Can't hear a bloody thing.
Shahala, I once again address you personally. The forum regarding Alepsis.
Swig of his beverage. Keep hydrated.
Decision must be made. There's no more stalling. You have traveled with the Druzir for countless millennia. You taught us the ways of the cosmos. Surely you must know what lies within Alepsis Torah. Now,
Someone outside their society?
does Talratha and the other addle-brained astropaths speak true? Will Alepsis Torah consume us all?
Yes, it did.
Speak, damn you. What? Of course he can speak, right? He's the guardian. Be silent. The custodian. Is his calculus accurate?
Custodian was in the main game, I believe.
You must help us, Guardian. There's no coming back from this precipice. Tell us what to do. I know you can speak.
Such pleading in his voice.
Enough. Put him back in the harness. Useless, massive waste.
Well, it did not work out for their society at all. They went through the black hole, and they all died. Bar like, what was it? Some of the, obviously the robots, and then their protector god? I can't quite remember, it's been a while. But each of these zones, if you include the DLC, has 3 main campaigns that can roll for each of them. So every playthrough can be pretty different, all in all. Each with a different story about the area you've gone to explore. Again, highly recommend you pick the game up and give it a go. Fantastic. I very much have my favourite of the... It's half Bloodborne with deranged elves and half great fey castles. It's got some great stuff in it. Oh no, third swing. Why are you like this? Now I'm feeling that lack of stamina. Even so, I still recommend people play the first game because, my god, I loved it. I'll never get over the roguelike mode. I'll bring it up every stream, every day until they put it in this one, or definitely confirm it for the third game. Which I hope they get to make. Get out, robot zombie. Get up on this little ledge. Not if I want to fall off. Doesn't look like there's necessarily something up there. Deep wheat field. There's a robot over here who can show me you. Will you go up high enough for me to be able to see onto said ledge? Not quite. Doesn't look like it's all there, but this should bump me high enough to actually land on it. But hey, Gots to be thorough. They hide items all over the bloody shop. Looks clear though. Right, we're good. Another drone. And a whole thing down there. Which I also have not explored. Bloody hell. It's big. And then obviously there's... Wait. That's not connected to the other bridge. You're your own deal. And I ain't getting up there like this. Okay. Definitely a lot more to explore before we get to said final boss. Ooh, that quick dodge. I don't get it often, but if you can get it. It's just tapping the button. It's similar in Souls where you get into the habit of backwards dodging. You know, like that. Whereas what's more efficient and quicker is just quick step. And you can do that even if you're in the heaviest of heavy armor. It's just, I'm always hitting backwards, you know, it's that instinct of, I'm running away! So you hit the big back one instead. Hello, hello, hello. Chest, very nice. What else is hiding in here? Note. However, there's a way up. I just have to remember where that robot was now so I can give him said memory core and... there's another mini dungeon. There's another mini dungeon. I need to have a look at the overall area map because this is getting... feels bigger than any of the other zones. Purple. His item. Could be weapon, could be armor, could just be a neck piece. Who can say? Find out eventually. Nope, right in your brain. Quick shield. Nice. I'm going to miss all these debuffs when I swap class again. They're pretty good. Another rail cart like when we first arrived. Seems to indicate it would have taken us all the way here had the giant voice in the sky, Cthulhu-esque, grumbly, not completely buggered us. Oh, I only had the one. One tick down. Let's just not dodge. That works well. There we go. Guess we continue down. I had a glance up and down this way, but I didn't go down it. Oh, hang on. We got face huggers and people who have already been face hugged. Gross, zergy little buggers. Disgusting. Cleared that side dungeon. There is an area above me as well I need to go back into. Gross. Ding. Oh, big one. Stop. You're cursed. Ooh. Oh, it was a grab! I forgot I had a grab! I'm not dead. Not dead! I didn't respect it. A wind up that big. I deserved death there. That should have done me. Prism can be upgraded. Again, still don't really fully get these, but more health. I'm just going to keep making it tanky. Until it says I can't anymore. Ooh, quest item. And again, more up above us. Not hiding below me, is there? But on a sheer drop. There's a little drone spot over there. Otherwise, it seems clear. Don't walk too far. There's a doorway. Oh, I know if I get a drone all the way around here. Aha! That's all the parts we need for our little friend. Severed claw of a machine that was destroyed long ago. Whatever it was once used to grip, the purpose is no longer needed, therefore it's yours to take. Zul saw invention as their life's purpose. After the machine uprising, certain restrictions were placed on their creativity. Some apostates ignored protocol and continued to invent in seclusion, away from the regulation of their betters. Seemingly no button to hit on this one. Alright, I think then we find a drone and try to fly it round to that spot down there. Otherwise, I'm going to forget it exists entirely. If I'd done it, do it now. Nope, before I forget that, I'm forgetting another thing this way, is that there is a path up an elevator, which I also haven't explored. It's too big, I tell you. Yes, 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 here we are. And maybe there's a drone up here. No side bits to jump off. Nothing seemed like a big open door. Clear. Where that music, for those who don't know, signifies like a tougher enemy. Not necessarily a rare or a full mini boss, but just means bigger enemy with slightly better loot for your upgrades. In this case, AI Ghost. Dotted on. And you can tell because they always drop these Lumite crystals. It's exactly the same in the first game, even to the point it's the same sound effect. Gets burned into the back of your skull after a while. Okay, don't seem to be able to get any higher necessarily. What's in here? Nope. Alright, was worth checking. But I can use this little wobbit now to fly to the bit underneath. Once I make sure there's not here. Ragdoll. Still going. Ah, delightful. It's the little moments you gotta take joy in life. Right, so this was like directly under the side of it. Around the back of the bridge. Am I going the right way? Probably not. Oh, no, I am. We're good. We're good. It's that little spot in there. That looks like a dead end on the right. So it is just this little bit. Get him. I need a little more than that. Thank you. What in here then? Fight corridors to fight this bugger. Ooh, you cheeky shockwave. Please. Stop headbutting the floor. Get some shield going. Yep, you do your silly arm pattern. Let me do a big swing. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 300% more damage if I charge it that far. If you got game. Security half measure. What this? Syringes on this ring are used to extract blood from its wearer upon entering a state of duress, where it then undergoes a molecular altering process to transfuse the blood just enough stellar power to generate a barrier. Oh no, it's another one in this DLC where the texture's bugged out. A shame. The Jazir sought to transcend the line between machines and organics by infusing a machine with artificial intelligence or replacing Drasier flesh and limbs with machinery. Drasier achieved what they believed to be the next stage in the evolution of their species. One relic used sacrifices 15% of max health, grants a shield for 10.5 of the wearer's max health to allies within 8 meters. Conversion cannot kill the wearer. So that's more if I wanted the shield build to be doing multiplayer with. That's not going to serve me that well. My relic is a shield relic, so. But more and more options. It is also nice to see stuff focused for group play as well. Again, playing this game free player is a barrel of fun. Or at least it was for the first game. I can only assume it is for this one too. When you've got stuff like the Doggo Companion and other summoning classes, you can just get a lot of dudes on the go all at once. Right, I need to head back round to where that other side dungeon was. Also, I think need to get to the complete other side of that bridge. Something on there. And there was the complete other side of the bridge we couldn't access without getting much higher. Nah, not a chance. I ain't getting that. You gonna give me it? Yes, you are. I've been this way. I just led back through the other area. Ow. Just please get kicked. Okay. Unless this leads to the bridge on the other side, which it doesn't seem to. That was on that ledge. Need to find a wobbit. That's going to fly me to the broken half of the bridge. It needs to be higher up, though. Oh, can I get down that? Ladder! That's a sneaky ladder. Come here. I've already been this way. It wasn't a sneaky ladder. I'm just an idiot. Right, side dungeon then. So that's not going to get me up there unless... Will you give it me? Come on! Maybe if I go a little lower. Not enough. No. That one's not going to take me that. No, please! Alright, okay, game. I get it. I'll go in the side dungeon. Wish I could set a marker. Something I hope they do for the third game. Right, where to next? The logistics bridge. Well, that doesn't sound too rough, does it? Surely not. What are we going to get in here, game? Traps? A time trial? A very mean mini-boss? Horde room at the end? Right, up and round. High ground first. Any bugs falling out of the air ducts, game? You've done it before. Come round that way. Cheeky to... Ooh! Hey! Level up on the ritual list. Which gives me Death Wish. And the affliction trait. 100% more status duration and negate all self-healing. Inflicts damage per second, increases all damage by 50%, 10% base dealt of lifesteal. Oh, that's pretty good. But then I'd have absolutely no dots on anything. But now it is fully leveled up. I do what I do for all of them. We move on to the next one. I got one from the base game still to do. Hunter, which is like baseline DPS. Alchemist, which is using multiple consumables. Engineer, which is using a giant-ass turret. The Archon, which was from... Not Archon, the Warden, rather, which is from this DLC, and does shield stuff, which should be something I want to do. However, the Invoker hears some crazy elemental things, and I want that leveled up. So I might run around doing silly builds at some point. What would be its prime trait? Because it depends which one you equip as your prime archetype. That's the prime perk you get. Have you gone? Why you like this game? Doubles base skill charges for all archetypes. Skill activation reduces all skill cooldown by 3%. Increases energy reserves for turrets and drones. So, every ability I'd have has 2 uses? Does that count for, like, my shield as well? Hang on. Holy crap. It does. See that they've got a 0 in the top right of them on the bottom right down there. That means they can go up a second time. That might be pretty busted. Even if I'm not able to then regenerate my, like, healing item, I can shield myself twice as often. Twice as often. It's pretty good. Why did it say I could upgrade this? Oh, it's a trait point. I swapped spec. Who lost a point? Spirit probably lost a point. I'm going to slap it in stamina regen for now. It's a little messy. That's okay. Gifted is skill duration. It's pretty good for the healing one. Right. And the base ability for this Invoker archetype I've got, you shoot out like a little tidal wave. Does a chunk of damage and then starts raining on enemies. And I think it gives allies haste. And enemies who are affected by it just get randomly hit by lightning bolts. And that's pretty bloody great. Didn't know. I'm a big fan of lightning. I'm a big fan of lightning builds in games. I love that stuff. If I wasn't so keen on being like shieldy tanky, I would absolutely be going full shock and getting bodied every few seconds. Left or right? Let's go left first. Wave! I'll get hit by a lightning bolt. Ah! Whoa! I did 2.4k damage. That's pretty good. If that takes more than a couple times, that'd be pretty good on a boss. Okay. Main room's a dead end. Got anything else in here, game? Get shouldered. Man, I love that. I prefer my sprint attacks to be, you know, a decent sweep. But it's pretty fun to throw the shoulder. The back step without charging it too is just this little kick. Very guts. Which I suppose was the intent. Checkpoint already. Train. This looks like a whole gauntlet to go through. Alright then, game. Other way first. If that's where the boss is, or whatever challenge room lies ahead, I definitely want to check the other way first. It's not wired. Because that way is just going to lead me back out again. The DLC has also been kind about any of the time trial stuff I've kind of been able to restart. One of these other dungeons had like a stealth section that I thought, oh, once I've buggered it, I'm done, like in the base game, but it was alright, actually. Transient cord. What build will you deal with? 5 identical segments linked together form a single finite ring. The numerical value of 5 seems to be significant to Drasier culture, and its pattern occurs often within Drasier technology. The Oracle Primus was a high-ranking member of House Weck, residing below the Primus Astropath in Drasier hierarchy. The role of the Oracle Primus was to communicate the Astropath's missives directly to the Drasier people. Those who served in this role required great charisma and credible public perception. On relic use, increases crit chance by 10%, crit damage by 10%, 15 seconds. Reduce this by 1% every 1.5. More for a crit build. As you can see, the texture on the zoom in for this third DLC stuff bugs out on occasion. Don't know why. Never saw that happen in the base game. Imagine after releasing the boss rush and some patches, Studio went on with more. As long as they get to keep making games, though, I'm happy. Locked door? Hello, hello, hello. I see an item in there. Excuse me. Robot staring right at me. Give me the ring. Another robot. Maybe if I bang on both doors, they'll decide to let me in. No, of course not. Why would they? Unless we bang on a third door and a fourth door. So some of the trigger conditions in these are absolutely wild, and I don't know how players figure it out. Like, to get the subclass I'm currently using, like the one with the tidal wave, you had to stand in between 2 falling pillars of sand, wait like 2 minutes, die, respawn, and pick it up somewhere. Or rather, it teleported you to a place when you died. Paul in the chat, I have to lead the boss past this door? Would it look like the wait. That means that train section is separate to whatever boss is in here then. Thank you very much, Paul. It's very good for me to have chat open, because otherwise this would be one of those things where I Google it and then never see it. Alright then. That means I have to lead him past every robot. Unstoppable, drain and displacer. How close to these doors are we talking here? But that worked. And then, as Paul said, away! Not yet. Now, was this something, Paul, that you figured out by yourself, or was this a... Ah! Was this a Googling beforehand? So I can imagine if you're fleeing from the boss... What damage they do. I needed to get a shield relic up faster. Wasn't that many enemies on the way there, though, so we're fine.
Here they come.
Wrong weapon, but it's fine. All the way back to the door with the ring. Understood. We can do that. We can do that. Is that the only one with stuff in it? I don't need to worry about any of the others. Just ring door. I'm hoping. Which would be... Not you. You. Up here. Ladder in sight. Couldn't see anything in the rest of them. If I get them all in this corridor and then just do the chain lightning, that, well, even then, just chuck the tidal wave down. That should be pretty good. Hello, WD 10-9. Come on. Ah! Oh, displacer. I forgot. Alright, cheers, Paul. I'm Robert. And wave! Fear the waters of my home! Oh no, that sword does way too much damage, I remember. Oh man, those lightning bolts. I'm gonna grab this ring now, just in case. Yoink! Thank you very much again. Where's he gone? He fall down? What's happening? Oh, he's walking all the way around. Oh, goodbye shield. Nope, nope. Can't risk it on that double swing. Does a lot of damage. Oh, shield bash. Oh, it's not GG yet. No. Please. That is so scummy. Ooh. Fancy. Let's check that ring. Coil tracks the user's focus somehow. When that focus strays from the frets around it, the coil activates to pick up the slack. When Neru jumped into Alphistora, the custodian tried its best to protect the Drizir from the unexpected ravages of its energies. But in the end, it's only an AI. A created thing. It could never have saved its creators from a thing they themselves did not imagine. Activating a skill grants a shield for 26.3% of max health. Ooh. Now that's actually a contender to get swapped with something else on here. Am I hitting my skills button though? That would definitely go over the XP ring. The scrap one's just, pardon me, too useful. The magazine one just works really well with the coach gun. And I need the other one. That's all my healing. All my healing is this ring. Clear halo we'd get from the actual Warden shield spec. And again, amount I think is less important. Access coil becomes a front runner for shield build. This game ever get around to adding loadouts? Oh, it did! It did get around to loadouts. I forgot completely. Alright, that'll help when we're doing boss run mode. Okay, let me double check there was no else in that room. Then we'll go see what that train was all about.
Great.
Nope, other side of it. Wave! That's so cool just to chuck a wave. The area on the rain is... I thought it would just be linked to where the wave was, but no. It's a giant circle by comparison. One sleepy robot. Missed all the fun. Alright, let's head back round the other way. Let's see. So what are the others? Another wave. Heals allies. Conjures a forest growth. After blooming. Heals max health. Gain base damage as lifesteal. And enemies gain gloom, which increases incoming elemental damage. The other one, Wave of Lydusa. Rock Lady. Infuse range and melee damage with the power to apply Brittle, allowing the Invoker to generate Sand Devils through damage or kills. Reactivating the skill consumes said Sand Devils. And cast a 30-meter Sandblast, dealing 100 elemental damage per charge, max 10. And Brittle increases crit chance and damage. Ooh. So many, like each DLC's kind of added more and more just in the ways of the necklaces and the rings to add more and more to it. And we've seen stuff like an explosive build coming up, we've seen the sand stuff coming up. And I'm sure the boss rush is going to be a fun way to try out a couple of the builds. Again, that's all the more reason I wish it had the roguelite one. The roguelite mode forced you into trying other stuff because you had to. You know, you were working with whatever you found. So you ended up doing all kinds of crazy stuff. Still, I have to withhold. I know I'm probably not going to enjoy it as much as said roguelike mode, but doesn't mean I'm not going to enjoy it at all. Ooh, barely. Rain on them. Don't remember exactly what haste does for me. I assume faster cooldowns, maybe more stamina regen. Ooh, lovely. At the moment, I just tend to go for this shield build. It has sorted me out, especially as I've been ramping up the difficulty. We're on Nightmare on this DLC at the moment, because I did the last DLC on normal, and I felt like I wasn't being bodies as much as I should be doing from using stream content and to push myself a little bit. But now I can still play and level up a subclass. That feels doable. I don't just have to challenge a medic to get through everything. I think on Apocalyptic, you would have to pick a build and stick with it. Unless you got real good at the game, and then you could probably get away with what I'm doing, but the amount of bonus damage, I imagine I would just be... I'd be back at that dungeon at the start of the stream still, trying to climb that tower. Oh, wait. I forgot. I need to go back to the goddamn ward and talk about that egg. Hang on a minute. We'll be right back to the dungeon. Ay. I think I last gave him a sweet leaf, and then he was just sat down. Right, are you ready to keep cooking?
Taking a break. Give me a bit. Talk to me when I'm at the pod.
You're still taking a break. It's been free dungeon, chef.
Alice always says it's important to take a moment for yourself.
Free dungeon. Disgraceful. You're fired. I didn't have an item for Cabe, did I? No. Quest. No material. No, I'm good. Alright, well, I don't know what triggers Chef to get up again, the scumbag. But I know I need one more item to, I think, complete whatever that egg thing was. Something we got in the second DLC, I think. I believe the rewards are concoction, which feels odd, because they're usually single use. So unless it's a reusable concoction, which would be pretty interesting. They come pretty quick, don't they? Boy, I feel that when the controller vibrates with it. Look at that weight. It's not hidden down there, is there, game? See me let it pass. Okay. Right, I want to try and get as big area as possible for my wave. Ghost. Man, no. I don't want to use either of the other spells. Yeah, sure, I'm sure the Brittle's great for crit stuff. I'm sure the other one with the growth is excellent for healing your teammates, but those lightning procs are delicious. Build up some more elemental damage. Ooh. Feels like it'd do loads. I haven't watched any build guides or tier lists since like when the first DLC came out. Well, I was never inclined to go meta. I am always curious what the state of it is, how I can work around it, and what items I can attempt to make better. Very fast train. Okay. There's one of these missions in the base game where you're on an AI train. That one's pretty good. Bit of a nightmare in close quarters, but pretty good. Oh, thank you, charge damage. Oh! Gosh, I got one boat! That's what I get trying to enjoy my bloody berserk sword. Slapped. Patience. Okay. I was about to get hit by it there. I knew it was coming. Get off me. green lightning's pretty interesting as well. You don't see that very often. Saved by the railing. Nearly let the double carts get me. Alright, this time. This time we're fine. New perk, entranced. As if there was a checkpoint right there as well. Entranced. Increases skill damage by 3%, elemental damage by 1.5, increases with evoker level. Invoker, not evoker, that's a WoW class. Shortcut. Currently unopened. Right. See if we clear out whatever this is. And then, pardon me. May call it for the night there. Risk of buggering me throat. Not float. Oh, another audio log. Let's have a listen.
The Convocation unanimously finds House Altus guilty of sedition. Its leaders willfully abetted the Custodian in its uprising and conspired against the Convocation and the Drazier people. Their actions
Tried to help the
not only
robots.
endangered the common people their house is sworn to oversee, but endangered the future of all Drazier aboard Nerude, the very future of our species. The Convocation further orders that House Altus be stripped of all titles and assets. From this point forward, House Altus ceases to exist. Its name will be struck from the bowels of history. Individual sentencing for those involved will be announced at a later date. In the absence of House Altus, House Rigel will
Still need to go back to the first game and figure out if the sci-fi place there was the same Drazier people or not. I can't remember. It'd be worth checking the wiki later.
And will lead Nerude to a brighter future in the wake of this tragedy.
They certainly had the zombies, but then they had really bulky buggers with like ranged laser spears. There were still plenty of bosses in the first game I never got around to. Robots. Swine. I like that the character knows when you mess up. It's like you miss a shot. Shit. Oh, beautiful. Hello! Elemental resist. Vicious and a Waller. Vicious just speed or bonus damage? Keep the water. Get big hit lined up. Bap. Hate that follow up. The double charges on my abilities is real nice. No? Hypercharger. That sounds melee. Ooh. House Rigol Glyph. Look at both of those. Assuming Hypercharger is indeed... Yep. Increased charged melee stamina cost by 65%. Ooh. Increases the damage by 25. And the charged melee hits increase stamina recovery by 100% for 3 seconds. Ooh. If we wanted to do that spear throw build, that's probably pretty good, because then you're just hooking those spears. I'm not going to have the... Unless Boss Rush gives you a load of relic dust and scrap, it's going to be hard to upgrade all these different builds to actually try them out. Ooh. Mod damage. Oh, right. Key dropped by a horrifying amalgamation of robotics and flesh. Was that monster once the overseer of the logistics bridge? House Rigol was known for completing every task it oversaw, no matter the time, constraints, costs, or obstacles. Its very name was synonymous with efficiency. Thus, following the previous house's fall from grace, House Regal was chosen as the successor to oversee all of Offildy. I gotta keep trying the different voices. Unless we get to the dark void of space. You know, because then I'll just destroy my voice completely. Only in small batches. There was an evil void fishing wild once. That was a whole side quest of doing that for 40 minutes. Nearly destroyed me. And it's not on doing it 4 hours in a D&D campaign trying to be an orc, but, you know. Or rather, an orc city for your players. Despite the strain, I do miss it. And lessons learnt from back then. If you're going to be talking a lot for a while, put some honey in your beverage. Even if, like me, you absolutely detest the taste. It just takes the edge off. Promise, it helps quite a bit. Alright, this door matches the glyph, in which case, in you go. You don't need to knock it and then check. Should just option to put in first. Oh, and I keep it. Isn't that nice? Wait a minute. If I keep it, surely I can open the other door. No, this is going to rotate around, isn't it? Realised halfway there. Yeah, yep. Oh, it's more trains. Let's have a look-see then. Of a boss fight, of a rush, or just some dudes. Oh, thank you, bit of stagger. Oh, shield doesn't help you from above, does it, friend? I am really liking this drizzle. Okay. Very small shortcut, but a shortcut nonetheless. 1, 2. 1, 2. Just the one. Okay. Ooh. Nope. Don't like this. Don't like this. As if. You jammy swine. Damn it. Get dotted. Whole area hasn't become a whirling death trap, is it? I don't like it. I predict violent things happening. Sure, we're all reloaded. There's a way up, but there's way more off that way. Back up first.
This isn't looking good.
I can hit the button. Don't know what button's gonna necessarily do. I get staggered. What a bandit followed by Bolt. Yep, wrecked. Question is this going to be one of those where I hit the button and everything gets timed and goes to shit? We'll find out. Step 1's always a learning experience. Oh no, I just turned on all the trains. Alright, I like trains. Make sure we check this path around. It doesn't seem to be out there. Ow, ow. Outrage. Can't tell if the trains are just a little bit faster. Ghost. Right, if they're up above me, I'm going to assume the rain can deal with that. You can hit me from up there, Ghost. I can hit you from down here. Look at that damage. Even if he's got some elemental resist, that's so good. Right, nothing I've missed. Wait for the next one. Well, it's not the proving grounds level of traps, but that's okay. We didn't need it to be. Another checkpoint. Oh, we hit the end now. Oh, there's still more ahead. Burden of the excavator. Oh no, that's it. That's the zone. Nice. Ain't always a boss fight. Sometimes just a climb. This ring was designed in the image of a popular motif used in Drazier architecture. There appears to be missing a signature piece in the centre. Still a little buggy texture. Although the route is largely automated, the authority oversaw quality assurance, reported failures or improvements in the machinery. The authority were required to wear extensive protective gear, as the automation process could be extremely dangerous. Explosions cannot crit, increases their damage by 35%. Suppose that depends how likely an explosive crit build is versus a non-explosive crit build, but more to experiment with eventually. Oh, hang on. It said quest complete, but there's a little more. It's just a little bit more. Wait, is that glass or? No, it's not. Nearly walked straight in there and did myself in. There's a few little spots of red, but hang on. That one's a way up somewhere. Aha! Tiny chest. Worth it. It's okay. The dungeon's clear. It's fine. It's fine. Intentional. It's all good. Ah, dear. Now, if I leave dungeon, I'm just going to be sat on the side of the door, aren't I? I can leave dungeon tomorrow. With that then, folks, I think we'll call it here. And I will say thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed yourselves, don't forget to hit that like button. Helps pushes the videos through the algorithm so more folks can come and enjoy playing some games with us. Subscribe for more content here on the channel. On the weekdays, we're at 9 AM with World of Warcraft, 6 PM in the evening with other games. Currently, of course, Remnant 2. And you can find playlists for all the games we've already covered right here on the channel to binge to your heart's content. Just go to that little live tab if you want the individual streams, playlist tab for all of it nicely organised for you. So until next time, folks, much love, take care, and bye-bye.